Good morning, third grade friends. This is Miss Lee, and I am here to do the lesson with you, lesson 9 for Monday, the 13th, April the 13th. This week we're going to be learning about unfamiliar words as you are reading, using context clues in the text to help you figure out the meaning of unfamiliar words or words that you don't know. This says, when you are reading about a new topic, it is important that you read like a word detective by asking questions about words you don't understand. Word detectives look around an unknown word for clues that the author may have included to help you figure out the meaning and understand new topics. These clues are called context clues. We are going to watch a video and do an activity together about finding context clues.
Name of that stinky bug is the stink bug. Real original, huh?
Well, I took a sneak peek at the info on our teeny friend, and technically, this particular kind is a brown, marmorated stink bug.
Yeah. Let's just stick with stink bug. This website is pretty cool, though. Looks like there's all kinds of smelly stuff related to the stink bug.
Indeed, and this caption explains a lot. It says, if you touch this insect, you'll notice a bad smell. The stench it gives off explains why it is called a stink bug.
I'm a little confused about what the word stench means.
Bella, I bet you can figure out the meaning of the word stench.
I'm listening. How?
There are one or more words in the caption that give us a clue as to what stench means. Here, I bet you can help us find the clue.
Click on the word or words that will help you figure out the meaning of the word stench.
So here it gives us a few options of different words in the text to help us figure out what the word stench means. Touch, insect, bad smell, gives off. If you touch this insect, you'll notice a bad smell. The stench it gives off explains why it's called a stink bug. Stench. I know that it says, if you touch this insect, you'll notice a bad smell. I think the words bad and smell help me to understand the word stench.
Well played. The words bad smell provide a pretty good clue as to what stench means. She says, coming across an unfamiliar word happens to me all the time when I read.
Me too. It can be frustrating.
Yeah, but see what we just did? We figured out what stench means by using a context clue. Context clues are words, phrases, and sentences that help you figure out the meaning of an unknown word or phrase.
Okay. So in this case, our unknown word is stench. Our context clue for the word is bad smell. This clue pretty much gives away the definition.
Right. A stench is a very bad smell. Context clues are mega helpful, especially if you don't have a dictionary nearby. Sometimes a context clue will be in the same sentence as the unknown word, but other times you have to look in other sentences around that word.
That makes sense. Clues aren't always easy to find, Sherlock. So I think I'm ready to keep reading about the stink bug.
Let's stop there for a moment and go back to our lesson for today. We're going to be reading about ancient Egypt and cats. So let's take a look at this text. Cats played an essential role in ancient Egypt. They were prized pets, but they were also useful. For example, cats killed dangerous snakes. They caught mice and rats to protect stores of grain. Some cats even helped gather food. Egyptian hunters trained them to bring back birds and fish from the marshes. Think. Circle the word essential in the cat passage. So right now you should pause and go back up to the top to this text and circle the word essential. Reread the passage and underline context clues in the text that help you figure out the meaning of the word. Then complete the chart by adding the text evidence you found in the passage. Cats played an essential role in ancient Egypt. They were prized pets, but they were also useful. I think the word useful helps me understand the word essential. So down here, the context clue is useful. You should write that. Ooh, it's hard to write with this. Useful. This is not like using the whiteboard and the pen at school. Useful in this section, and then what the word means. Essential means very needed or useful. Needed. Ooh. You should write this on your paper at home. Ooh. Okay, excuse Miss Lee's handwriting. Now, take turns with your partner or your parent or a sibling about talking about the context clues you use to figure out the meaning of the word essential. Pause the video here and talk to someone. The next portion of this lesson, you will be reading the story, Woof Woof, Read Me a Story by Cara Williams. As you are reading, make sure you take note of the close reader habits at the bottom. As you read, circle words you don't know. When you reread, underline clues that help you figure out the meaning of the words. Then it asks you to complete the chart by looking at the word therapy and figuring out the word meaning therapy. Then write your definition. So here, you're going to go back up to the top and look for the word therapy. You should write the context clue that helps you understand the word therapy here, and then tell what the word means here. Sometimes the clue to the meaning of a word is another word with the opposite meaning. Number 2, reread the third paragraph. Work with a partner or a parent or a brother or sister to figure out the meaning of the word enhance. Look for clues in the text. How do therapy dogs enhance children's reading? You will talk about this with a partner, parent, sibling. Then you're going to write your short response. Use details from the article to explain how therapy dogs help children gain confidence. Reread paragraph 3 and use context clues to make sure you understand what confidence means. You will go to page 152 to write your answer. Page 152 is a couple of pages over, right here. Use details from the article to explain how therapy dogs help children gain confidence. You will write your answer here. And don't forget to check your writing. You should pause to complete each section as we go through the video. After you finish this section, go back to The Buzz on Sniffer Bees by Heather Robertson. You will read This article about buzzer bees, make sure you read carefully and note the close reader habits. Now go on down to the think portion of this activity. Explain the meaning of antenna as it is used in the passage. Use clues from the passage in your response. Remember, you need to go up to the passage, back to the passage, and look for the word antenna and try to find clues. So if I go up here and I just skim and look for the word antenna, I see the word antenna right here. Notice it gives the word or. Or helps me to know that this is going to give me another word for antenna. And I see that word here, feelers. So I know that the word antenna is feelers for a bee. You should write that response under number 1. Number 2, read the sentences from the passage. Scientists repeat this process over and over. Finally, the bees connect the smell with a treat. What is the meaning of process as it is used above? A series of actions taken for a certain purpose, a reward for having done something correctly, something that can happen only once, or a secret way of training animals. Scientists repeat this process over and over. Choose the correct meaning of the word process. Number 3, find the word alert in the last paragraph. Talk to your partner about what that word means. And finally, the right section is your short answer response. Describe the different ways sniffer bees can help humans. In your description, use some of the science words you learned from the passage. You will write your answer on page 153. Tells you to look in paragraph 4 for 3 things that sniffer bees can detect. That will help us to understand how sniffer bees can be helpful to humans. And you will go down here to page 153 to complete your answer in this section. Remember to use your very best handwriting. And make sure you do the checklist for checking your writing. I'm going to give you a keyword today, and if you text me this keyword, I know that you watched the video, and I'm going to start a leaderboard, and I'm going to give everyone who texts Miss Lee the keyword, I'm going to give you a point on the leaderboard. So today's keyword, and it'll be different in every video, and it'll be at a different place in every video. But today's keyword, if you text it to me, you get a point. And those with the most points at the end of the week will get a special prize. The keyword for today is elephant. Text me the word elephant to let me know that you watched today's video and you completed your work. And I will be sending another video to help with the next portion, which is from horses helping others, where we will also be working with context clues. So remember, text me the word elephant to let me know you completed your work today. You all have a great day, and I'll be sending you another video soon. Bye.